Hello, let me show you the controls of the KTM 790 Adventure. So let's start on the left side. Okay, so here you pull to flash and you push it forward for high beam. Okay. These four buttons will enable you to navigate through the menus, and you can define shortcuts. If you press up or down during the ride, you are able to display some info you have chosen. So let's have a look. When I press up here, I display the trip 1 information. Okay. I push the return button and I press down and to show the trip 2 info. Okay. So the trip, fuel consumption, average speed, riding time, and the range. Return. So this is the main screen that shows information, trip 1, trip 2, and fuel consumption. I press the set button to enter the menu of the bike. KTM My Ride. If you have KTM My Drive app on your smartphone, you can have navigation instructions right on the screen. The screen doesn't display the map, but you can have navigation instructions. Trip data shows you trip 1, trip 2, but we have defined shortcuts for that. Ride mode. So during the ride, you can modify the riding mode that changes the throttle response and ABS settings. Okay. The motorcycle settings here, you can modify the traction control and ABS settings. Okay. And here are the settings of the bike. The display changes of color when it gets dark, so it gets dark like this. Okay, and that's about it. Okay. Turn signal, right, left, push to cancel. On this one, it does not cancel by itself. The horn is under here. Okay. Heated grips. When the bike is running, you have 3 different settings. Just press on this button. To lock the steering, you turn the wheel bar to the left and you push the key and turn the key. Okay. This is a 12-volt plug, standard size. The fuel tank, you need the key to open it and to close the cap. You can put unleaded 95 or 98. Okay. One thing to know, because of the situation of the fuel tank, it's very low for a very low center of gravity, so it's on both sides of the engine, very low here. So there are 2 low points on in the fuel tank, so that's why the fuel gauge only displays the remaining gas when it's half full, half empty, I would say. On the right side, kill switch, you press up, to start the engine, you press down the button, no need to accelerate, just press and hold until the engine starts. Okay, let me show you under the seat. So the lock is here. You can set the height of the seat. You have two positions. It's currently in the lower position. If you want to raise it, just let me show you how it works. The seat goes onto these screws. Okay, so you have two positions, up and down. Okay, so let's try and put it in the high position. Okay, so here it is now. In the high position, you can notice the gap here is narrow. Okay, so there's about 2 centimeters difference in height between the two settings. Let's put it back in the lower position. So you insert the seat first, and now you push it down. So you can now see the gap. Okay? And you have a high visibility jacket here under the seat in case you have to stop on the side of the road. Okay, put back the rear seat, the rear part first, and it's locked. Okay, let's talk about the cases now. One thing that is, as far as I know, unique on the market, you can see the cases are moving here. They are like floating around an axis here. This is to increase the stability of the bike on rough roads. When the cases move, or when the bike moves, the cases are just floating around like this to increase the stability of the bike. To open the cases, so they are currently locked. To open the cases, you turn the key this way. They are quite hard to, you press here, they are quite hard to open one-handed, so I pull the lid here. You have several nets to manage your belongings inside. Okay. Very easy to release. You turn the key like this and you lift the handle here, and the case is attached on 3 different points, here, here, and here. So quite easy to put it back on the bike. Like this. Okay? Okay. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have any questions, you have my mobile phone on the contract. Enjoy the ride. Thank you. Bye.